Hello everyone, I'm Chad Elledge.
I'm Ben Bockin.
We are coming to you from the Golf Leadership Academy for the Tuesday tip of the week. We have a special guest, Tim here from Brand 25 Media and the Metro Detroit Golfers. He's going to help us demonstrate our Tuesday tip of the week.
I wouldn't call myself special, but I appreciate that.
But we're glad you're here, man.
Tim, we know you're special.
Yeah.
Don't give us that.
So we were having an interesting conversation this morning, and you told us about the first lesson experience that you had ever had. Well, the first and only.
Yeah.
Tell us about what happened. Give us the story that you had told us earlier.
So I've only been golfing for about 2-3 years, and I got pretty heavy into it this past summer. Wasn't able to go into the office, so met with a lot of clients on the course. Figured it was time to get a lesson. And so my first and only lesson, like you mentioned, and we spent the first half of the lesson only working on grip. The pro said that's one of the worst grips I've ever seen.
Yikes.
We spent a lot of time with that, and I kind of, it makes you really uncomfortable with a lot of your swing, especially when it's something that you're very, not used to, something I'd really never considered.
Got it. So it made you didn't like it, it felt a little uncomfortable, is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I mean, it's something that was completely foreign to me, and I had, again, never really given it a lot of thought, so I was so used to my swing with the old grip. Now I had changed it, it basically changed everything about my swing.
Got it. So glad you said that. So what we're going to do on this Tuesday tip is help you identify the grip that works best for you. Ben, how are you going to help Tim find his best grip, buddy?
Well, first of all, I just want you to show us your most comfortable grip. So forget about right grip, wrong grip. Show us your most comfortable grip.
So it has changed a little bit.
That's all good. It's all good.
I have a little bit of overlap. I have the interlock like this.
Yep.
The thumbs there, you wrap over top like that, and then, but I'm always like messing with it, from round to round. If you go to the range beforehand, you're like, oh, that feels right. And then I also, depending on what club I'm using, it kind of can change as well.
Gotcha. So you're changing this damn grip all the time.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, first things first, Tim, what Chad and I would like to see you do is just get a comfortable grip and start hitting a couple shots into the screen, and then we're going to run some experiments with different ways to place your hands on the grip, and we're just going to see what happens. You cool with that?
Perfect. No pressure.
Awesome, my man. No pressure.
No pressure.
Pretty straight. Like he's got it.
Straight as a string. That was unbelievable.
So one thing that's fascinating to me is that when you led with the most comfortable one, nobody told you how to do it, that the ball mostly then went straight.
Straight,
It
absolutely.
was awesome.
You mostly just hit them straight, huh?
Tim is ready for the tour.
We told you it was special.
So, Tim, now we're just going to be playful with this whole grip thing, okay? So we're just going to have you try a couple different things, and let's just watch what happens. You cool with that?
Absolutely.
All right. So first thing that we're going to do is you're going to take your hands, and we just want you to rotate them rightward.
Like this.
Other way.
Other way.
There you go. Good.
Your other right.
Your other right. There you go.
All right.
Now, we're just being playful with this, so we just twisted both of your hands to the right. Let's see how the golf ball responds to this grip.
All right.
Off you go. Okay, I'll give you a couple.
Okay.
Tell us about the feel of that grip, Tim. So what did you feel as you hit that golf shot?
I mean, it feels, again, a little different, and you're almost focused on just making sure you're making solid contact, really overdoing that in my head a little bit.
Sure.
Because, again, you're messing with one element of it, so you want to make sure that you see the club hit the ball. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh. That was way left.
Have you ever hit a shot like that before?
Yes.
Yeah?
Certainly.
So it's pretty interesting. So I know that ball went a little bit to the left, but your distance went up by 24 yards on that last shot. But notice the golf ball went a little bit to the left. So, Tim, would it be fair to say when you turned your hands to the rightward, the contact got pretty solid and the ball went more leftward?
Absolutely.
Would that be fair?
Absolutely.
Very nice. Now you're going to do the complete opposite. Now you're going to take your hands, you're going to rotate them to the left. And we're just going to see how the ball responds.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's all good. That's why we call these experiments. Try it again, buddy. Feels a lot different than what you normally do. Is that true?
It absolutely does.
So when you turn your hands to your left,
Felt really weird.
it feels weird and the distance drops
Absolutely.
almost immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And the ball went a little bit more to the right.
Yes.
So for those of you at home, there's no one right way to grab the club. Paul Azinger has a grip. Johnny Miller back in the day has a grip. Jordan Spieth. There's a lot of different grips. The key here is to find what grip works best for you. What Ben and Tim have done here is just start to play around with it. Start with your most comfortable one, and then start rotating your hands to the right or to the left to find out what the ball does, right?
Absolutely.
So you obviously don't want to hit the ball like that.
Like to hit the screen.
That'd be cool. So now, based on what Ben has talked about, what would you do different to your grip to get back to the longer, maybe even ones that go a little bit more left would look like?
I did generate a lot more power when I was turned a little more to the right like that. So I would, experiment with that a little more, get comfortable with it, and then hopefully see some results.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Cool. So you're back to turning your hands well to your right. Is that true? All right, cool.
Just like about that?
You got it. Right. And Tim, don't be afraid to be playful with it. So, if this feels like a lot, try a couple with that grip.
All right.
Then go back the other way with it a little bit. So there's different amounts of strong or weak when it comes to the grip. So what Chad and I like to use is terms like slightly, moderately, severely. So, play around with a couple shots where you're turning your grip severely to the right, then do moderately to the right, and then slightly to the right, and just kind of be playful with this and see what works best for you.
Sounds good.
Whoa. It definitely sounds better.
Way different contact.
But way left as well.
Good. So if the ball kept on going to the left now, Tim, would you go more to the right with the hands, or would you back it down just a little bit?
I'd imagine I'd back it down.
Very good. Very good.
Just that easy.
So the idea of experimenting with the grip and then calibrating to what degree do you need to adjust. And then all the while the ball is going to tell you. So it's not for somebody to tell you that your grip is the worst. Well, what if it makes your ball go the farthest? Or this is the best way to grip it, but then all of a sudden your ball is not working.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense? So this could help build up some protection so you can find your own way versus always trying to do the right way, which there isn't one.
Well, experimentation is powerful. There was a great video that just came out this week. It was with Bryson DeChambeau, and he talked about the importance of experimentation and failure. So what most golfers do when you go to the driving range, you're always trying to get things right. You're never actually running experiments in hopes of stumbling upon something that will really work for you. So it's fascinating to me that one of the very best players in the world is very, very big on experimentation. He knows there's not one way. He tries multiple ways to try to discover what works best for him. So be open to experimentation when you're messing around with this grip. Don't get bogged down and there has to be one way to do it. There's going to be a right way for you, but every golfer's grip is a little bit different.
What I like, we're not fine-tuning to exactly what you're telling me to do. We're working with it to see what's comfortable for me, and then you can see some results.
You got it.
Amen. Amen. So play around with your grip so you can find out which one works best for you. Don't be afraid to experiment, play around, and then ultimately calibrating is kind of how you determine which one is the best for you. We hope this helps you. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Tuesday Tip of the Week.